We, I think, are all very aware that in New York State, we do not have marriage equality for all families. Now, there are some states and jurisdictions that do. There are some countries outside of the United States that do. We in the city of New York have done just about everything we could think of to make sure that all families in our 5 boroughs are recognized equally. We have domestic partnership for city employees. We passed legislation which would have had domestic partnership requirements for employees of city contractors. We passed a law that says if you come here to the city of New York and you have been married or a domestic partner or a civil union in another jurisdiction, we recognize you automatically as a domestic partner in New York. And in New York State, Governor Patterson took action recognizing all same-sex marriages that are conducted in other jurisdictions. We want to make sure that every New Yorker who goes to our good city clerk's office or to the marriage bureaus, either trying to get married if they're a same-sex couple or who are going to get the fullest recognition they can get from the city of New York domestic partnership, that those New Yorkers are given information about where in the United States and in the world they can go to get married if that is what they want for themselves and their family. We're going to, in passing this law, require that that information is always on the city clerk's website, that it is posted at the marriage bureaus and the city clerk's offices, and also given out hard copy at the marriage bureau and the city clerk's office. But as importantly as the information that New Yorkers will now get, that will give them an avenue to even greater recognition of their families, I believe our vote today sends another message to the New York State Senate. That we in the city of New York have gone as far as we can go. We're thinking out of the box on a regular basis to make sure that all of the families of New York know that they are loved, respected, and supported by the government of the city of New York. But yet again, every day, the state Senate fails to recognize the families of our great state and fails to do the job that we have done so many times, recognizing all families. So I want to thank everyone who has worked on this piece of legislation, and I hope finally the New York State Senate hears the cries of families throughout our 5 boroughs and throughout the state of New York, and finally does the right thing and passes marriage equality for our great state.